Hello everybody and welcome back to April Anger. For our first match we're going to have King K. Rool against Wolf. Looks like we're on Smashville. King K. Rool's already taken a lot of damage to his belly armor. Just as a reminder, the amiibo, since they both have leveled out stats, they don't give or receive any additional damage. So it should actually be normalized levels. That does mean that King K. Rool's belly armor isn't going to break faster than it normally will. However, since Wolf... Good job, King K. Rool, getting that spike there. Since Wolf is a character with generally strong attacks, he's going to have an easier time, I guess, of breaking the belly armor, but not any easier of a time just because they're amiibo. On the other hand, if you were a human player going against them, your belly armor would get broken most of the time. Wolf needs to find a way to KO King K. Rool. He's at 160%. That's usually high enough where you should be killing your opponent. Wolf not chaining in the rest of the hits of his up B. That move is actually decently strong and could have killed King K. Rool if he had followed through on it. Barely clipping King K. Rool with the up smash. But 100% behind, Wolf isn't a particularly heavy character, even though all his other attributes suggest that he should be a heavyweight. That puts King K. Rool one stock ahead of Wolf. Wolf dodging out of the way of that smash attack. Starting to gain his footing again, but King K. Rool's crown armor let him pass through Wolf's up B there. King K. Rool has a very high recovery. It makes him very hard to edge guard, especially because it has a hitbox directly above him. Nice move on King K. Rool's part there, hitting Wolf instead of grabbing the ledge. It is totally possible to get tunnel visioned to trying to recover, but with an enemy still there, that can always be hard. Wolf getting the sweet spot, but because they were at the center stage, it didn't kill King K. Rool. Throw that adds a massive 20%. King K. Rool's taunting now. At least he's using the taunt that gives him that belly armor in case he were to get hit. On the spawning platform, King K. Rool lets out a forward air, and the crown does not save Wolf. Now we've got Charizard against Snake. Conveniently in our tournament bracket, all the Pokemon trainers are on opposite ends of the bracket. It does mean that you do have a lot of battles with Pokemon trainers, but you don't have the confusion of them fighting each other. That wasn't done on purposely or anything. This bracket wasn't seeded, but it did happen to work out like that. The Ivysaur getting the down air on Snake. Snake was at a low enough percent that he was able to survive. At higher percents, he would not have, though. Ivysaur's spike is very dangerous. Charizard with an amazing Flare Blitz read, just decimating Snake near the ledge. Great parry on Snake's part. Footstooling off of Charizard to avoid getting hit. It didn't work in the long run, but in the short run, it was a great move. Snake going high. Ivysaur with the grounded spike. Usually you're trying to get people over the ledge so that it kills them. Snake chooses to not edge guard, going for an up smash after it's too late. But now Charizard's put himself off stage. Snake goes off stage to just recover again. Could have at least tried to go for a forward air. Snake needs to use the Cypher to recover. Tries to get a forward smash read, but Squirtle's not going to fall for that. Squirtle not recovering to the ledge. I'm not sure if his up B took him right over it, but the ledge trump would have, I would have thought, been advantageous. Squirtle with a great up smash read, killing Snake again, putting him 2 stocks ahead. This is going to be a really tough match for Snake. Snake going for a Nikita at the weirdest times. Squirtle almost killing Squirtle. Charizard as Squirtle almost killing himself. Snake's going to make it back from that. Charizard seems to have brushed up on his Squirtle combos. And Snake gets the forward air, killing Squirtle in a situation where you normally wouldn't have thought you were in danger. Snake's down air is very good at, well, out of shield. It's a great escaping option. Snake air dodging to avoid Charizard's attack. Charizard's just not hitting any of these edge guards. Snake goes low, too low for Charizard. Charizard's going to have to recover back. A trade that almost killed Snake, but didn't. And Charizard's up B drags Snake into the air before killing him. That brings us to Dr. Mario against Marth. Dr. Marthio. Please don't draw that. Alright, we're on Smashville. Dr. Mario going for an up air combo. Dr. Mario's up air combo is not nearly as good as Mario's. However, it still has let him get a couple of good hits on you. Marth is trying to just dance around Dr. Mario, but he keeps just getting too close and getting hit. Keeps this up. I don't think he's gonna win. And Marth taunts. Not that an amiibo can't taunt and be successful, but it's normally not a good indicator to see. Dr. Mario recovering with the tornado, getting a couple more hits on Marth. Marth is basically at kill percent now for Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario does hit pretty hard. Hill edge guard to the Dr. Stomp. Dr. Mario just air dodges into that. Not his best idea. Marth didn't make it back. Minute and a half in and Marth's already down 2 lives. He's going to have to play this extremely safely if he wants any chance of staying in this tournament. Dr. Mario using the very limits of his limited recovery. Snapping the ledge every single time. Marth just getting spaced out by Dr. Mario. None of his hits are landing. Gets the falling up air past the ledge. Mario techs hits Marth back. They both make it back to the stage. Dangerous situation for Marth especially. If Dr. Mario had been hit away from the stage, he probably wouldn't have made it back. But he's at a high enough percent that you could say that his stock has done enough. Dr. Mario going for a repeat of his first kill. Doesn't get it to work. Back throw at the ledge. Kills Marth. 2.5-minute match. And up next we have Mr. Game & Watch against Ridley. Now I usually try not to show any bias, however, Mr. Game & Watch's strategy for most of these games has been to throw out an up air, and the amiibo aren't too great at dealing with that. Ridley is a very big-bodied opponent, so I think a lot of this match will come down to if Ridley's down air lets him escape Game & Watch's up air. Ridley's up, and we have the first up air of the game. His neutral air lets him clank with the projectile thingy. Maybe this is a pretty good matchup for Ridley after all. This Game & Watch dancing circles around Ridley. Ridley's unable to swat him like a fly. So then he gets 2 hits and almost brings it back to even. Oh, Mr. Game & Watch gets a forward smash read on Ridley. And we're starting to see those up air chains I talked about earlier. Game & Watch converts it into an up smash kill. Ridley keeps trying to use neutral air to escape, but it's not working anymore. Taunts on the platform. Drags Mr. Game & Watch down to the bottom and kills himself. In case anybody doesn't know, you can release that move early with an attack button. Would have saved Ridley's life. Granted, I will say it's weird that that move always kills Ridley first instead of the opponent he is dragging beneath his body. They do that so people don't go for a whole bunch of suicide kills. But it just always comes out as weird. Ridley getting a dash attack on Game & Watch at the ledge. If you don't account for the time he killed himself, he's got a good first stock going, but now Ridley has an extra stock to make up. Doing a pretty good job of messing up Mr. Game & Watch, though. Uses side B to recover again. That may be his... Well, it already has been his death in this match. It may be his final death. Air dodging up to the ledge. A little weird. I'm pretty sure he had his second double jump. Gets Mr. Game & Watch out of his recovery. Mr. Game & Watch with an amazing parry, though. It was off of get it, attacking those are easier. Mr. Game & Watch's up smash does have invincibility on it. Game & Watch recovers high. Ridley remains patient. Ridley gets a back air. Game & Watch is going to be able to recover from that. But they are both approximately within the kill ranges of the other player. If Ridley wants to stay in this, he's going to need to get the kill now. And somehow avoid getting hit for most of the rest of the match. Or he just gets killed by the turtle at the side of the stage. Just what I know about predicting these things, I guess. Next, we've got Bowser against Roy. Roy from Fire Emblem, not Roy the Koopaling. Alright, we're on Kalos. Did that one hit just do 30% to Bowser? If Bowser had gone full forward air, I think he could have gotten the stock on Roy right there. Bowser keeps throwing Roy up to that specific platform. Bowser's fastest out of shield option is certainly his up B. It's called the Whirling Fortress. Weird property of that move is that it doesn't account for the opponent's weight when it calculates how far to launch them. I'm not entirely sure why, but it does mean that nobody dies from the move earlier than other people. And the move kills it at like 150 usually. It, you know, depends on the stage. For example, this stage has larger blast zones. Well, farther away blast zones, I should say. So it wouldn't kill as early as other stages. And it also does depend on where you are on the stage. You know, Smash Brothers is never a decided game. Roy with an impressive combo, but it hit Bowser with the last hitbox of back air. Tries to get a spike. I don't know how that could have hit. That spike actually had a chance of hitting. Dash attack near the side of the stage will kill Bowser. Bowser throws Roy right off stage and then goes for the forward air, killing Roy, putting him a stock ahead. At this point, if Bowser were to go for a side B and drag Roy off the stage, especially since he has less percent than Roy, which determines who can steer it how much, Roy would be far enough down he probably wouldn't be able to recover. Playing by the ledge, Roy's in a pretty sticky predicament. Air dodges through, but gets caught by Bowser's recovery. It's an extra amount of percent that, while small against a heavy hitter like Bowser, you don't, well, against any character you don't want to be taking any percent. Back throw near the ledge does not kill Roy, but he only had the one angle to recover from. Roy stuffing out Bowser's fire. Good forward air on his part. Bowser goes for the kill with a randomly charged smash attack. Takes a dancing blade to the face for it. Throw near the ledge. Not killing Roy, just barely footstooling Roy. Bowser wins with a footstool victory. Feels like 2020 all over again. Now we're up to Kirby Smash Brothers against Ivysaur. Ivysaur being our long-standing champion, Kirby being one of the new amiibo for this tournament. It's actually the second to last one, I believe, I had to train so we could hit the entry limit. Ivysaur deciding he wanted none of that, switching to Charizard, getting manhandled. Makes it back on stage, starts turning the tables. Kirby hits him with the back air. Charizard's able to recover, gets hit by Kirby's up B. Does an additional Flare Blitz into the stage, extra damage that he didn't need to be taking. And Kirby is not a character who doesn't have enough kill power. Granted, every character could deal with more kill power, but Kirby's smash attacks are pretty good. His down tilt combos into his forward smash. It's on a tripping base percent chance, though, so it's only like 1 out of every 3 times. Ivysaur now playing as Squirtle. Maybe to his advantage, because the two characters are now similarly sized. Switching to Ivysaur. Ivysaur just doesn't seem to be able to keep up too well this match. His forward smash catches the roll on Kirby, though. Ivysaur's off stage, switches to Charizard. That was probably a really good choice. If he had went for his Vine Whip recovery, he might have gotten spiked by Kirby's the down air, the long-lasting spike. And Kirby hits it, but Charizard armors through. He doesn't recover. Kirby techs and then neutral airs him off the side of the stage. This may be the first year where an Ivysaur doesn't win, and it is! Kirby takes the lead. Ivysaur doesn't win. I don't know what to do with myself. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to see who wins this tournament then. Up next, we've got Squirtle against Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon is a character who can just explode. And of course, he always has the Falcon Punch. The amiibo doesn't use it too much. It is a long-lasting move, so it can be easily predicted. Taking turns, throwing the other opponent off stage. Squirtle going for down air for his edge guard. Forward air might have led to a much more precarious situation for Captain Falcon. Squirtle goes for one hit of jab, so Captain Falcon decides to go for all of the hits of jab. Squirtle switches to Ivysaur, pretty good choice. Going from one ledge to the other, Charizard goes through the spike. Captain Falcon dodges through it. Captain Falcon getting hit by 2 forward tilts in a row, but getting a life-saving tech. The second forward smash connects with Charizard. Charizard flare blitzes to the stage. Captain Falcon doesn't know to shield it. And then he gets his forward smash, bringing this down to a 2-stock match. Parrying one hit of down air. Captain Falcon air dodges away from that forward smash. Usually you can't use your air dodge for mobility, because that honestly became a really big problem in Super Smash Bros. Melee, where there are proponents of Melee who say that's a very difficult game to play. But it is a game that, first of all, destroys people's hands, and secondly, if you don't know too much about the game, did they just miss each other a whole bunch there? Anyways, if you don't know too much about the game, it's just really hard to visually interpret. With characters running backwards, clipping back into the ground multiple times, you can tell that a lot's happening, but you can't explain why. Sending Charizard right back off stage. Charizard's Flare Blitz brings him back to the middle at the expense of 5%. Charizard gets the Squirtle as Charizard gets the spike on Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon still not shielding that move. If you shield the move, you get basically a free punish. Charizard tries to go Squirtle as Charizard tries to go for the FB kill. Doesn't work out at that low of a percent. Captain Falcon's get up let him dodge Squirtle's withdraw, sending him off stage. If he had an early spike, Squirtle can make that back. Doesn't even have to change Pokemon. Great parry from Captain Falcon. Able to scoop up Squirtle. Getting the last hit of the up air on Ivysaur. But now he's off stage. Ivysaur doesn't go for the down air. It reaches very far below the ledge. Probably would have secured him the match. That down air. Switching to Charizard, a very critical time allows him to recover, and he avoided Captain Falcon's move. Captain Falcon gets the low tilt on Charizard. Charizard has enough jumps to make it back. That's a re-grab. Very dangerous against Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon tech rolls into the Flare Blitz. If he had teched in place, or possibly not even teched, he might have lived. And for the last match of this episode, we have Ice Climbers against Yoshi. After this, we go into the semifinals, and those are all going to be best of 3s.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yoshi gets the first blood. Ice Climbers are just loving that Squall Hammer. I think that's 4 in a row now, but they're able to catch Yoshi's tech with their Icicle. It occurs to me that I never looked up if Ice Climbers with Auto Heal heals both Ice Climbers. Surely it must. It would be really annoying if it didn't. But it doesn't look like Nana's getting the little healing effect. Yoshi kills the secondary Ice Climber, but still has to worry about the first Ice Climber. Squall Hammer without the second Ice Climber is a much less useful move. And Yoshi is just throwing out moves left and right. Granted, Ice Climbers are a character that performs very well with a grab. Normally you'd also want the second Ice Climber. Far enough away that the forward smash doesn't hit until the Ice Climber is able to get his shield out. Yoshi barely able to make it back. Even though there's one Ice Climber down, this game is still pretty even. A lone Ice Climber can still accomplish, well, you know, killing the opponent. Pretty even percent. Yoshi running around in circles. On the top platform, an up smash will kill Yoshi. But Ice Climber stayed on the platform, tries to get an up smash on an invincible opponent. Getting in some damage before they die. Almost hitting the blast zone there. And then Yoshi getting a rare down air combo to up smash. Ice Climbers with actually a nice desync going on. Yoshi air dodging back to stage. A little shy of getting killed off the top. On the top platform though, he also needs to get up when he gets toppled like that. And when he lands on a platform, he needs to use his shield or run away or something? Yoshi's at a okay, he was at 176% at the end there. That's still really high. Yoshi getting hit by the second ice cube, able to make it back to the stage. Down air catching both of the Ice Climbers on opposite ends. Turns it into a two-person combo. Well, a combo on two people, not two people comboing. That down tilt clashed with one of Yoshi's moves. Popo able to save Nana from the combo there. Getting an up air forward, it doesn't connect. Really important that Yoshi avoided that, because when you have the second Ice Climber, it's a spike, and then Yoshi just dies off the top of the screen. Came out of nowhere, but congratulations to the Ice Climbers.